Hey, how's it going, guys? So, I'm going to do a little bit of a different structured video today because I wanted to show you guys what I got for the channel. So, you know, I've been playing a little bit of Gran Turismo. I've been really excited for the new Gran Turismo that's coming out. So, playing with a controller just isn't going to do it. So, I got this. This is the Fanatec Gt DD Pro. That's a mouthful, but we're going to be using this from here on for Gran Turismo 7. So I'm really excited for this. I'm going to do a little bit of an unboxing, and then I'm going to get it set up. And then once I get it set up, I'll kind of show you guys what I'm using. It's nothing fancy. I don't have a crazy like cockpit rig or anything. I'm just using a wheel stand. Eventually, maybe we'll upgrade to a full-blown rig. We'll see how the videos do with this game, but you know, I'm really excited for this. So let's get into it. All right, so we're gonna open the box here. Looks like there's some tabs on the side. Let's go ahead and undo all of those. It's like Christmas morning up in here. And surprise, it's a box within a box. All right, so that looks up. We got our manuals. Ooh, we got some stickers? Let's go. Yeah, stickers. All right, put those off to the side. Let's go ahead and right here is our wheel, all wrapped up nice and neat. This is a little harder to do with one hand. Props to all the people that do all these unboxing videos all the time. There. All right. So this is what the wheel looks like. Feels kind of nice. All right. It's got a little heft to it too, so we'll just kind of set that off to the side. We got another box here. We got a puppy snoot. You here to help, bud? Oh, big ol' yawn. Yeah. All right, so we'll set this box off to the side. Got more packaging. All right. More boxes. This must be the desk clamp. And let's see here. That must be the other half of the desk clamp. You're doing a great job, bud. I appreciate the help. All right. It's stuck in here pretty good. It'll be a whole lot easier with two hands. Hold on, stand by. All right, had to get this out. This is the main piece here. It's kind of heavy, so it was hard to get out with one hand. So this is the actual drive system. Maybe. My gosh, this is hard with one hand. There we are. That is way heavier than it looks. And then the last thing we have down here is the pedals, which they still have some styrofoam on them, but all right. This is a disorganized mess, but I will get this kind of all pieced together. I'm guessing that these are just kind of our wires and everything, but those are the main pieces that you get. And Mr. Coda is looking obviously very amused, and Mr. Appa is also very amused by this. You guys are doing a great job. I appreciate your help. Yeah, good job, boys. Alrighty, guys. So as you might be able to tell by the change in shirt, it's actually the next day. I started working on that yesterday. Had some things I had to do. I didn't quite get it finished. It was actually taking me a little bit more time than I thought it was going to put everything together. Ran into some snags. Realized that my rig was just not quite gonna work. So I had to make some modifications and adjustments and everything to get it to work. So let me spin this around so I can show you guys what I got set up now. So I know this is by far not the most impressive rig of all time, but hey, you know what? It works, so we're gonna run with it. So as you can see, I got the wheel set up here, attached to my wheel stand. It's in there pretty tight, so I actually got that to work pretty well. And then as you can see, coming down here, the wheel stand, I ended up having to turn it backwards because these brake pedals would actually not sit on these bars here. They kept falling off. So I ended up having to spin this around, and so I have this actually under the couch, which ends up helping because the weight of the couch keeps this from moving. So that actually makes this pretty steady right here. And then as you can see, I got these straps that I've actually put on here. And the reason I have these straps on here is because this brake pedal actually takes a little bit of oomph to press. And so every time I'd press the brake pedal, the whole thing would lift up. This whole thing would lift up and move. And as you can see, it can still move just a little bit, but not very much. So every time I'd let off the gas, come over here to the brake, I'd press this, the whole thing would lift up, and then it would spin, and well, clearly that's not gonna work very well. So I've attached the whole thing to this, and now, as you can see, I can press this. It actually does work. So it may not be the best rig in the world, but it does the trick. So yeah, that's the setup that I have going. Alrighty guys, so we're gonna hop into a real quick race here. Just kind of give this thing a try, and just kind of see how it does. Show you how the rig works. Like I said, it's not really much of a rig, but for all intents and purposes, I mean, it kind of fits the bill. So yeah, let's hop into Laguna Seca here for a quick race. All right. And the Z01 Camaro. Let's go. I definitely put some upgrades into this thing's speed because, to be honest, I've been grinding out Daytona races to get the daily tickets for the distance that you have to drive, and so I've just kind of been driving in circles with this thing. So I just kind of gave it a bunch of power, so it makes it a little bit more of a handful to drive. I really haven't had the time to play much, so I only took a few minutes each day to complete the daily driving challenge for driving 26 miles, which you can very quickly do if you're driving 200 miles an hour on Daytona. That guy. Our corner here. There we go. And this thing just jumps through his first two gears. Lift off here. I'm not super confident with this car yet. This is kind of my, can't say it's my first time using this rig, but now that I've gotten it all set up, I still don't have very much time on it, so I'm still getting the feel for everything. So now we're out in the lead. I can tell you, having strapped these brakes pedals down, I'm a lot more confident. See it there. A lot more confident pressing the brakes now. Before I couldn't press the brakes all the way down, and I kept flying off the track because of it. Now I can actually get the brake pedal all the way down without the thing lifting up on me. So as silly as those straps may work, or how as silly as those straps may look, they actually do work. I got off the track there. It's alright, I have enough of a lead, I should still win. we go. Definitely gonna take some getting used to. Really like how it feels though. It's definitely feeling pretty good. And yeah, I mean, it's as silly as this may look, it actually is pretty solid. So, yeah. All right, so it's been a couple days since that last clip. I've had a chance to spend a few hours on the wheel, so I'm going to give a real quick, just like my initial thoughts, kind of review of the wheel. So this is, like I said before, the Fanatec Gt DD Pro. So yeah, after playing with it for a few hours, I can definitely say that it is a big upgrade from using the regular controller. The regular controller is great. I mean, it's going to work for what you want if you don't have the money to drop into a wheel. And I mean, yeah, you could possibly end up buying a cheaper wheel, but the way I looked at it was kind of an investment into like any future racing games I'll be able to use this wheel on. Kind of a buy once, cry once kind of thought process on it. And just for the price in general and what you get for that price, it definitely seemed like, you know, it was the better deal out of everything. So as far as playing through Gran Turismo 7 with this wheel, I definitely think that it's giving you a higher level of immersion than you would get with a regular controller. I think that's pretty obvious. But the level of control that I feel for the car as I'm driving is just so much better. With the controller, yeah, you know, you can make it work, but with the wheel, you just have that much more control over everything. You can be just that much more precise, which when it comes down to it, that's what it's all about in racing, is precision and shaving off as much time as possible. So overall, I mean, this steering wheel is absolutely amazing, and I definitely look forward to continuing to use it in the future. You'll definitely be seeing me use it on the channel for the entirety of using Gran Turismo, and then, you know, even future games. Hopefully, I know there's Need for Speed games supposed to come out this year or next year. Hopefully it supports it, and we can use it for that. But yeah, that's kind of my initial thoughts on it. So anyways, thanks for watching today, guys. I really appreciate it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it was a little bit different than what you're used to seeing on the channel, but, you know, I like to switch it up every now and then, and you know, throw something different in. I thought it would be kind of fun to do this and kind of let you guys in on some of the behind the scenes stuff a little bit. So a little bonus for any of you guys that you know, stick around to this point in the video, which, you know, there's not a whole lot of people that do, but if you did, you're getting a little treat, because if you watched my first episode of Gran Turismo, I mentioned that I actually got the actual car that I drive in real life in the game. So I'm in my garage right now, and let me turn this, and there she is. So that is my car and my puppy. And there's a lot of leaves in here that have blown in. I need to get these back out of here. But yeah, this is what I drive on a daily basis. So yeah, it's pretty cool getting to see it in the game, and now you guys get to see what it looks like in real life. So yeah, there you go, a little extra treat for you guys. So anyways, thanks for watching again today, guys. I really appreciate it. And yeah, let me know what you guys thought of the video. Maybe we can do some more videos like this, just some, you know, more behind the scenes, kind of vlog style videos. I would really like to start to do that if I could, if people are interested in it. So take care, guys. Have a great day. I'll catch you guys in the next one.